It seems preposterous to think of man as invisible. We are visible to ourselves every day as a physical body, but there are many ways in which we manifest our essential invisibility. For example, close your eyes. Your form is invisible to you. How do you know you exist? You are aware of the body's weight. You can hear, smell, taste, and touch. Nevertheless, you are real to yourself only in terms of ideas. You are an invisible nucleus around which many thoughts are revolving. Now open your eyes. Are you the form that you see, or that inner being you were just now conscious of with eyes closed? The visible man is of little importance. The invisible self is of utmost importance. During sleep, you are unaware of the visible man, but you are aware of yourself. For when you wake up, you know whether you slept well or poorly. Therefore, your invisible self is real. Take that away, and your outer visibility is meaningless. Without the invisible self, the body would be as worthless as a corpse. The invisible man within is the real one. But strange to say, man doesn't try to analyze what that invisible self is. He is so interested in the form he can see, thinking constantly about his physical appearance and well being. He doesn't stop to reason out that the inner unseen self is the reality. Within the physical body, yet invisible to physical eyes, is an identical body of light, the astral encasement of the soul. If one of your fingers has been cut off, you still feel as if that finger were there. Anyone who has lost a limb knows this sensation. There is an invisible astral counterpart for all the bodily parts. Behind your physical heart is an invisible heart. Without it, your visible heart would not beat. You have invisible organs of sight and hearing, an invisible brain, invisible bones and nerves. These parts, tissues of light and energy, constitute the astral body of the invisible man. The astral body looks exactly like the visible one, except that its form, being made of light and energy, is exceedingly subtle. If you are physically afflicted, you should not say, "My sight is gone," or "I have lost a hand." Your invisible eyes and hands are still present. Though your physical arm may be paralyzed, your invisible arm is not disabled. Never believe that the invisible organs are in any way affected by disease of the physical organs, because your negative thought would impede the flow of intelligent life energy into the physical body parts. Electrical currents are passed through a wire. Which is more important, the wire or the electricity? The wire exists merely for the passage of the electricity. The electricity does not exist for the wire. So the body exists for the use of the invisible man, the soul, not he for the body. However, the physical body must be in a certain condition for the invisible self to remain there. What a pity that this invisible self is tied to the body. If it were not, we could go walking on the water and fly in the sky and come back into the physical body again. The astral body of the invisible self has sensory perceptions much greater than those of its physical counterpart. Man has invented machines that in some ways are better than the physical body, which has many limitations. But when your consciousness of the invisible astral body is developed, you will realize that it can hear what the physical ears cannot hear, and see what the physical eyes cannot see. It can also smell, taste, and touch objects far beyond the range of the physical senses. And you can make it large or small at will, just as pictures on a movie screen can be made large or small by the man in the projection booth. If you like the content in this video, please share the video and subscribe to our channel DDN.